Well, what an afternoon. What an evening. What a evening and what a result for Derby County. A huge result in the grand schemes of everything that has been going off this season. And in terms of the start to the year, it has been poor. It has been poor. I think everybody will agree. The start to the season so far has been not anywhere near what we anticipated. But we're heading in the right direction now, and moves are starting to happen. It was difficult today. It was a difficult game to watch. It was a difficult game to listen to. It just wasn't what we wanted, was it, this evening? It wasn't the game we anticipated. It wasn't the game that we wanted to see, and sort of we hoped that John Eustace would have solved his problems, but unfortunately, he didn't. In that first half anyway, and certainly heading into the second half, it certainly wasn't sort of a great position that we found ourselves in. But what is key and what is really important to discuss from this game is we have picked up a point. We've finally picked up a point. But before, obviously, I have got a matchday vlog going out soon-ish, so I'm not going to be live for too long. But I just wanted to jump on and talk to you guys before we actually sort of get into it, if I'm completely honest. Can we send Sanderson back and bring in Gilchrist? Fingers crossed. Appreciate the follow, Jack. Welcome in, mate. When Ibu gave them a corner kick from passing it out of play, I lost it. We'll get into that in a minute. We'll get into that. What a save from Zetterstrom from Twine. Unbelievable save. I got a really good shot of it for the vlog. So that's going to be interesting. Buzzing with a draw. Absolutely should be Mason. What a point. Absolutely Ibu. Do you know something? Let's get into Ibu Adams for a second, right? I'm taking some slack on Twitter right now because there is no way in hell Ibu Adams should be a starting midfielder in the Championship. It is as simple as that. There is no way in hell Ibu Adams should be a starting midfielder in the league. Like, it's as simple as that. It is just one of those things that I cannot agree with. I cannot agree with Ibu Adams being a starter. Sanderson wasn't that bad today. I actually thought Sanderson was okay. It was just one of those games where it's just sideways and backwards. I think we were not creative enough and kept it at the back, spot on. John needs to get his finger out before the window closes. Deals are on the way. Deals are on the way. Third game of the season, home game, and we play a back five. Eustace is going to gain a lot of critics. Spot on. Match officials were shit. They were. I don't think they were horrific. They also weren't great. Appreciate the heart, Adam. Appreciate that. That was painful. It was a very painful evening. Evening, Adam. Hope you're okay. My draw on this came in. Get in. How did you get a point? Absolutely no idea. Agreed. Ibu's too aggressive to be a starter last 20, 30 minutes. It's not even about his aggression. I just think he was. I just don't think like the way he plays is what we need. In my personal opinion, we're looking for. We're trying to play football and he just can't do it. Brewster played well when he came on. Agree. I think Brewster, Ward, who else came off the bench? Clark, I thought Clark was decent. I thought Kenzo was good as well, to be quite honest. Should have changed the defence after leaking 5 at the weekend. Agree. 2 hours of my life wasted. Not wrong at all. But anyway, Ibu Adams. I've got to talk about it because I'm going to lose my marbles about Ibu. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not even joking. There is no way in the world he should start in the Championship. There's no way in the world he should even be... realistically, he shouldn't even be in the Championship. Let's be completely honest. He is one of the worst technical midfielders I think I've ever seen in this division. And I'm not going to turn around and say that he doesn't have his positives, because he does. Like, there is certain things that he does really, really well. But there is no way in hell that Ibu Adams should start. Like, once we get Travis in, once we get anybody, genuinely anybody, start Cruz Allen, start now McAndrew, just get him off the pitch. Like, I genuinely, in my personal opinion, don't understand how Ibu Adams is captain. Like, it's genuinely something that has baffled me in my personal opinion, because I've said it since he signed that Ibu is not your Championship midfielder for me. Like, I completely understand what he brings to the game, and I understand what people see in him. But for me, he just isn't that player. He isn't what we need, in my opinion. We need something different. We need something more. Adams is the worst ball playing midfielder in the league. I will never budge on that. That's what I've been talking about for the last year. Dion is clueless. I thought he was okay today. Harsh on Adams, poor game today, but he's been great for us before. Yeah, but what he's great at isn't what we need now, in my opinion. Great captain. Yeah, Ibu is a great leader. He is. But I don't think he's what we need in terms of performance, if I'm honest. I can't agree with that, mate. He kept us up last season. It's not about that he can't play, right? It's more that he's not the type of player that you want playing in the 10. And then when you drop him deeper, he's not good enough to keep the ball, in my opinion. So I just don't think he should be in the team on that, because Eustace has him playing out of position. Yeah, but even when he dropped in deeper to play as that holding midfielder, he still wasn't very good, in my personal opinion. Sanderson, one of our best players on FootMob, somehow out of position, led to their goal. It was a bit of an iffy one, the goal. Ibu was our best player, not sure about that. Play Kenzo higher. I've got no issue with Kenzo sitting in that role next to Ozo, in my personal opinion. Ibu was a better CDM than attacker. Yeah, not being funny, he's playing at cam, that's not his position, his role is to break. Yeah, he should be playing deeper, but even when he went deeper today, he wasn't that good, in my opinion. Who should be captain? And the only point here is potentially... captain for me, I'd give Matt Clark. I'm on TikTok instead of YouTube. Nice to see Derby not be the one, because yeah, spot on. Matt Clark today was good. I thought, yeah, I really like Matt Clark. Hope you have a good stream. Welcome in, Dragon. Brewster was amazing. He was good when he came on. What does Eustace love about Dion? He's awful. I thought he was okay today. That pass he drive. Yeah, exactly. That pass for the corner spoke volumes for me. Sanderson was okay. He'll be better in a back four. Don't disagree. Morris, unbelievable. Completely agree on that. I think Ibu should have maybe had a try at the back in pre-season because he's good at defending. I personally believe that Ibu Adams won't be a Derby County player in a year's time, but that's just my opinion. Bristol should have won that. Absolutely, you battered us. Carlton Morris captain for me, could be. Thoughts on the ref? I don't think he was that bad. What about Sanderson's diag? When he hits it, it's good. How do you think Morris will do this season? What's he on? 3 goals already? I said 15. I'm not complaining. Like, he's doing well so far. Definitely doing well so far. Ryan Niambi should be centre back. Yeah, Niambi should play as that right centre back for me. If we're going to play a 3. Brewster looked really sharp and promising. Agree. Salibu and Jan named Travis captain. We'll wait and see. Appreciate the follow, Ash. Welcome in. Kenzo just gave them the ball, and it's good Maheti missed. Yeah, on that Kenzo, don't get me wrong. Right, yes, he gave the ball away. Yeah, I went to the game, Tubby. Morris needs somebody to run off him. Spot on. Brewster, Ajimang, it's coming. In my opinion, I thought the first half lacked intensity. The choice of Adams playing attacking was wrong. I don't disagree. Ibu Adams should go for me. Ibu Adams should go. It's as simple as that. What do you think of that? Not the greatest game. How do you feel about Varmint? I thought he did okay today. Sanderson was all right. Are we going to get that left back? What left back? Morris has been min. That's without service. Yeah, exactly. I'm worried how we should line up with Ajimang, Morris, Johnson, Travis, Ibu and Ozo. I don't think Ibu's a starter in a few weeks' time. Let's put it that way. Kenzo just... Yeah. On Kenzo to Maheti, right? Now, I might miss a couple of chat messages, so just bear with me. I think Kenzo actually was really good when he came on. Yes, he gave the ball away a couple of times, don't get me wrong. But I'm pretty sure he made more forward passes in 10 minutes than Liam Thompson did in... 60, 70 minutes. I want Kenzo in the team. I think we should have started Kenzo because he brings us up the pitch through passing play, because he has that creativity. He goes through the lines, and that's what we need. Appreciate the follow, BTS. Appreciate the follow. This was a message to everyone who laughed at you for selling Ibu for 3 million. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Like, realistically... We're not going to take 3 million for him as a club, right? But if we get offered 3 million, I'd snap your hands off. Like, no word of a lie. How many of today's team do you reckon keep their Johnston if everyone's fit, if we get Johnston and Travis? Not many. It'll be Zetterstrom in goal, Wilson, Langas, Clark, Beck. It'll be a midfield 3 of Ozo, Travis and Clark. Your left will be Blackett, Taylor. Your right will be Brewster. Your 9 will be Morris. So... There'll be a lot of change. Not sure if Travis can help with our midfield. It's so erratic. Ibu and Thompson was horrible, but Ibu wouldn't be dropped, so Thompson has to go to the bench. I don't think Ibu will start in soon. We need to press more. We do. Ibu should be sold 1 or 2 minutes. I think 3. Eustace looked kind of during the game. He certainly did. Where do you think Ajimang fits? I think he'll be back up. I actually can't stand Derby taking all of our players. Unlucky Thomas. Charlie Webster is better than Kenzo. Massively disagree. Honestly, if I was a Derby fan, I'd be worried. I'm not worried because of how many players we've got to come back. Tomo isn't a starting midfielder. Ozo was on his own most of the game. Spot on. Can't say Kenzo is better than Ibu. The glaze is crazy. If we don't have Ibu, we miss Arata. Yeah, but Ibu isn't playing the same role as Kenzo. And when Ibu was dropped deeper, he was terrible, Joe. So that's my sideways and backwards everywhere. Spot on. Ibu is good when it comes to defending, but can't keep the ball, push it up the field. Spot on. Not sure if Beck goes straight. I think he will do once fit. Are we getting Max Johnston? I think we will in the end. Appreciate the follow, Lily. Appreciate that. City fan here. Why the fuck have we bought Armstrong on over Malulu? I thought you were selling Armstrong. I didn't even know he was in the team, to be honest. Ibu wasn't the best at all today. No, he wasn't. Do you hate Forest? We all hate Forest. How many players you got coming back for next Saturday from an Ipswich fan? Maybe 2 at a push. I saw you tonight. Oh, you should have said hi, Lewis. Lots of players to come back. Yeah, there is. Bring Paul Warren back. No, thank you. I think Tomo bench, Ibu defensive. I don't think Ibu starts once Travis is here, if I'm completely honest. Armstrong is a really good player for his age. Your goal was so lucky. Good goal, though. How is Bart and Vyman doing? Missed them both. Vyman was decent today. I thought Bart was pretty solid as well. Agreed on Travis, yep. Ajiman Gaimo is going to have a hard time getting into the starting 11. Morris looked lethal. I think they'll play off each other, if I'm honest, but we'll wait and see. Thompson needs to go out on loan. I don't think Thompson will be here when his next contract expires. We've played 3 good teams. Yeah, 3 teams who I think are going to be in that battle at the top, if I'm honest. Stoke have really surprised me. When will Blackett Taylor be back? About 4 weeks. Opinion on Jerry Yates. Very good League One. Championship, not quite the level. Hope Travis actually looks for the ball. Sick of our midfield hiding. Spot on, and that's what I think Kenzo brings to the team when he starts. He comes on, he picks up the ball, he tries to make things happen. For me, that's my personal opinion. I think Travis will do the same thing. Ozo likes to get on the ball, but he needs help. Not sure Vyman was great. I thought he was okay. I don't think he was anything special. Play Morris in the 10. He holds the ball up, have someone off him. Yeah, Ajiman for me. What do you think of Adam Randall today? That's your number 4, innit? I really like Adam Randall. Cov looked a lot better than Bristol. Yeah, I agree. Was Brewster good? Yeah, when he came on, I think he was good. I think Vyman used Morris as scapegoat. Was lacklustre first half, no intensity. I think with Vyman, he needs to sit a little bit deeper. Football Mad, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Travel on the ball ain't great. Gives the ball away a lot. Better with a playmaker next to him. Yeah, but with Ozo, with Kenzo, I think he's in a good position if he does then end up joining us, to be honest. Brewster could play. Yeah, Brewster can play all those positions. Does Brewster start for you? When fit, absolutely. The cycle happens every season. We get excited about being dark horses. Then we have a terrible start, lose our confidence for the rest of the season. We'll see how it shakes up once everyone's back and once everyone's fit. We really need Wilson back. He's the only creative player we have. He'll be back soon. Anyone know why Jake Rooney doesn't get minutes? No idea. Morris needs a striker to use his flick on because Morris... yeah, I agree. Carter Morris 3 and 3, spot on. Morris has been absolutely unreal for me. Opinions on Ibu, horrific. Get him off the pitch. That's what I said to my dad. I'm guessing that's about Morris. How was defence today? A lot better today, in my opinion. A lot better. No way Travis staying now. Got a replacement and Cantwell appointed captain. We've agreed a fee for Travis. Clark good. Yeah, Clark was okay when he came on. Ward should start, especially if we play a 5. Yeah. I think we have overestimated by so many and are not getting top 6. I think we'll finish top half. I reckon Rooney over Sanderson, yeah. Point gained or point dropped. For Derby, 100% point gained. Do you think we would go to 2 up front? I think there's a possibility depending on wingers. I'm not sure the ref was bad, if I'm honest. Niambi cannot start over Ward. No, Niambi isn't bad. He's just not the player you need in a back 3, in my personal opinion. Front 2 with Ajiman and Morris, or Morris behind him. Yeah, could possibly be. QPR fans making me mad. Why, Wardog? Why? I predicted for the game 2-1 with Morris scoring twice and Twine scores. Very, very close. Very close. Derby had more possession, which is nice to see. Yeah, once we actually get on the ball, we make things happen, we cause problems. Vyman is not a striker at all. Ibu is not a 10. I really don't understand these positions from Eustace. Ibu at the 8 or 6 was much better. Ibu shouldn't even be on the pitch. Let's just put it that way. I think Caden Jackson was good when he came on. He ran in behind, which is what Derby County need, in my opinion. Starting 11 was wrong, but the subs were spot on. Yeah, he can't really do much about the 11 for me because of fitness. Did you see any improvement in Clark? In my opinion, yes. He was looking to get on the ball. He was trying to make things happen, which for me is sort of where we need to be looking, in my personal opinion. Obviously, you lot can have your say on that as well. You have Ipswich next. We've got Burnley midweek first. You lot are going to have the worst record in the top two. Yeah, we're not. We're going to be fine. I think Brewster is ready right now, if I'm being honest. I think he's great at creating chances. Heard Cantwell signing next. We'll see. Can't see Ibu starting when Travis is here, neither. Their goal was very sloppy, I have to say. Yeah, Ibu on the ball about as useless as Joseph soon. Not wrong. Opinions on it. I thought Ozo was by far our best midfielder tonight, to be honest with you. Ward looked electric. Yeah, Ward for me has to start if we're playing that back five. Defence needed to mark Twine, that was it. Yeah, stepped off him a bit too much. Is Travis going to the Rams? It looks that way, yes. I've not seen anyone who can hold the ball up like Morris since the wardrobe was last here. That 1 point brought us up to 19th place. We will see where we end up. Morris was on fire. Can't wait to see him alongside Agyemang. Yes, we will wait and see. Clark didn't look knackered after 10 minutes with a good string of passes. Yeah, I thought Clark was decent, getting himself in good positions because the transfer we wanted. Let me find the one before. Oh, don't worry about it, to be honest. I think Koki Soto is a player. We really need a rapid winger that's better than Kaden Jackson in that on the ball. Agree. Late one. Yeah, it is a late one. Ibu was a League 2 player not long ago and couldn't get in Cardiff's team. You're not wrong. Ozo not in the game second half. I think that's more down to how we were playing. I personally thought Thompson was great. Not for me. Thought he worked hard, but don't really offer anything. Can someone tell me the role of Ibu and Vyman today? Absolutely no idea. I don't think Ibu starts when Travis comes in. He is captain, so I can't see him just drop. I wouldn't be surprised. Front three cross. Yeah, he's probably not wrong. Bobby Clark looked good when he came on. Why did you have to score, mate? Ruin my Aka. I don't care about your Aka. Told you Zetterstrom should have got his helmet out. If Zetterstrom gets his helmet out, we're in a brilliant position if he gets his helmet out. Right, now, obviously, it was a late one. This was a late one. It is a very late one. My vlog is coming out in 5 minutes' time, so make sure you're on the channel at 11:30. Derby County versus Bristol City. Live matchday vlogs, both goals captured. Scotty Twine's free kicks in there as well. So make sure you head on over to YouTube. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube right now, hit like, hit follow, hit subscribe. Huge point for Derby County. We will be back live tomorrow about 5:30. We're going to be watching through the Arsenal game as well as talking Derby County and everything like that. So make sure you're back here tomorrow. I'll catch you tomorrow. If you have not done so already, hit like, hit follow. Check out NordVPN, kit bag and CD keys. We will be back tomorrow, those of you who are in the chat right now, so make sure you come back tomorrow. Appreciate the follow, Rams Fan Central, but I will catch you in the next one tomorrow evening. Appreciate all of you stopping by for a late one. See you tomorrow.